Europe at the dawn of the 20th century, with great powers, each armed, ambitious, and suspicious of its rivals.
Nationalism fueled rivalries. France still dreamed of recovering Alsace-Lorraine, lost to Germany in 1871.
Imperialism drove competition abroad. Britain ruled the seas, while Germany and others raced to build empires of their own. Militarism was everywhere. New weapons, bigger armies, and vast conscription systems turned Europe into a powder keg.
On one side stood the Triple Entente, France, Russia, and Britain. On the other, the Triple Alliance, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy.
On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, he was assassinated by Gavrilo Princip, a 19-year-old Bosnian Serb nationalist. The shot echoed across Europe.
Austria-Hungary, backed by Germany, blamed Serbia. Serbia, in turn, was protected by Russia. The system of alliances began to unravel.
Russia prepared for war. Germany declared war on Russia and France. Britain joined. Germany invaded Belgium. Germany launched the Schlieffen Plan, invading Belgium to quickly strike France. But Belgian resistance slowed them down.
British forces rushed to support France. At the Battle of the Marne in 1914, the German advance was finally halted.
Neither side could land a decisive blow. By the end of 1914, both armies dug trenches, stretching from the North Sea to Switzerland.
Trench warfare defined the Western Front. Soldiers lived in ditches filled with mud, glass, lice, and the constant threat of death.
Machine guns and artillery made crossing no man's land nearly impossible. Thousands could die in a single failed attack. At Verdun in 1916, French and German forces clashed for 10 months, nearly 700,000 casualties a year.
That same year, the Somme offensive claimed over 1 million lives.
The Ottoman Empire joined the Central Powers, opening new fronts in the Middle East.
Meanwhile, in Arabia, T.E. Lawrence and Arab rebels fought to weaken Ottoman control.
Across the world, soldiers from India, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand joined the fight.
Artillery was the greatest killer of the war, responsible for more deaths than any other weapon.
Poison gas, first chlorine, then mustard. It burned lungs, blinded eyes, and terrified soldiers.
Tanks were marked the beginning of modern armored warfare.
Airplanes were used for bombing. German boats sank Allied ships, threatening to cut off Britain's supplies. America enters the war. Germany's submarines sank Lusitania ship, killing Americans.
Zimmermann telegram, German message urging Mexico to attack the US if America entered the war.
In 1918, Germany launched one last desperate offensive on the Western Front, but soon, they were pushed back.
Germany's allies collapsed one by one. Bulgaria, the Ottoman Empire, and Austria-Hungary surrendered.
4 empires collapsed: Austria-Hungary, the Ottoman Empire, Imperial Russia, and soon, Imperial Germany. The Treaty of Versailles imposed harsh terms on Germany, blaming it for the war and demanding reparations.
New nations were born from old empires: Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia, and Poland, among others.
But the treaty also left resentment and economic hardship, seeds that would later grow into World War II.